Okay, so good morning everybody and once again welcome back in today's class. Today we're on the day number 17 and we're starting a new topic called the problem management. So it's look like something this. We have a problem management concept here. So we have done, now we have on the problem management. States review, state flows will be the major one. A small topic but interesting topic because it is coming up with a lot of new concepts which we don't know or which we are not aware. So what is a problem management? What is problem management or what is problem? In simple words, in a layman language, problem means where you are not aware the root cause of an incident is a problem. Every day around 5 p.m. there is a electricity problem at Tejas' house. One day he think, oh maybe it's raining, it can be the reason. Another day he again think maybe it's raining, it can be the reason. But now the weather is completely fine. It's a bright day. Still he has a problem with the electricity. Now he considered this term as a problem, not as the incident. In layman, the keyword says where the root cause is unknown. You don't know the actual root cause that why this is be happening is the problem and how to manage that problem. Because in a problem, lot of parties are involved and problem come under the maintain IT services. Why maintain? Because to keep your business running, you have to maintain that part. And problem is part of the service operation, not service transition. Because it's day to day, it's day to day happening. It's not like once in a blue moon. No, it is every day can be happen. I'll give one example. And the best practice says, which I'm clearing with the example. I was working for a customer. Okay. And one day morning, one of my teammate, he was sitting in UK. He went to the data center to fix some issues to some rack and other things. By mistake, he switched off the power which is going in the racks and the server. And that server are used to log in into the virtual desktop. As soon as it switch off, we'll start getting email, call. I'm not able to log into VDI. I'm not able to log into VDI. I'm not able to log into VDI. In a few minutes, this become a major incident because almost everybody is not able to log into business to VDI and it's a business time. So we raise a P1. We investigated, we set up a call, we investigated and someone said, no, that person is in the data center. We said, okay, go and please check what is be happening. Then he says, oh, by mistake, I have to be switch off the other rack. I switch off this rack. As soon as you switch on, in a few seconds, servers are rebooted. People are able to, or users are able to log into VDI. Now here, you will say, Atul, what is be happening? Here, this is a problem. I know the root cause as well. But best practice says if there is a major incident, there must be a problem record created. To make sure this should not happen again. That is the reason of the problem management. There's a term called the CAPA, C-A-P-A, corrective action and preventive action. Now, in this case, there's no corrective action because it's a human being. But what is the preventive action? Next time he get a printout that which switch belong to which particular server, so that he switch off only and only those plug or switch where the work need to be done. This is what the problem in problem management is. A problem, not problem incident. Now in the problem management, how the problem management is interrelated with the other module. Number two, it is a core process from the ITL perspective as well. And it is directly related with change and incident. Because if you see here, Let me show you in the incident. If you see here in the incident, we have a related information, related records. This one. An incident can be caused by change. An incident can be fixed by a change. Caused means I was making a cup of tea and I boiled so much on the high temperature that it fell down on the gas stove and its gas stove is not working now. It is caused by change. Now I get a new gas stove and I install it. It's a fixed by change. And change can be raised to resolve the incident and to deploy the change, to deploy the root cause or the cause fixes of the problem management. So problem management is directly related with the change or release because here the caused by incident or incident get resolved by the problem record, problem fixes. Incident and problem related because problem management provide the resolution of the incident as a permanent solution in many cases. Problem management related with the knowledge management because in the problem management we have a two terms, workaround and the non-error. It's a non, it's spelling mistake. Non-error. What is non-error here? Non-error means that where you know that there is no solution, it is a known to me. I'll give an example. When I came to UK, okay, I got a house on the rent. The agent gave me the keys, okay, and he told her, it's your house now, you can stay here and all the things he done. Now, whenever I put the key from outside, it did not open the lock. I thought, hey, why this be happening? Some push hard, this thing has been happened, only it will open. I called to agent. That was I'm facing this problem because I have to go inside. It's not opening very quickly. Then he said, sir, I know this is a problem. It's a known to me. I'm just waiting a new lock to become and I'll install that. What is that? That is a non-error. He know this error. And then he gave me the workaround. Sir, put the key and a little bit push and then move. And it work. That is a workaround. But we are a human being. We cannot remember each and everything. Then all these things will be get recorded in the knowledge management. That is what I'm saying. This is related with these 2-3 directly, very directly. Problem management CMDB, how they're related because in the CMDB, they're monitoring that how many problems are open a particular CI. This is what the problem management concept here. Okay. And at the last, in the portfolio SPM, we can see that on which service offering I have a lot of problems. So in short, these two somehow related with each other, these two. Indirectly, not directly. Okay, this is what the concept or I can say the touch points of a knowledge or of a problem management. Okay, in the problem management, there is no that participation of the end user. As an end user, you cannot raise a problem record. You can raise only and only incident, but not the problem record. Okay, clear everybody? Any doubt, any question?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes, fine.
Good. Now let's move to the next one. Okay. This is simple that I got it from the now crate, so you can get these particular screenshots. Okay, let me show the life cycle. Okay. Before I go to the life cycle, let me show you the states. of problem record. We'll go for the demo as well, don't worry. Okay. You maybe you find some difference in the slides as well, because sometimes it's not more frustrated to remember everything, then prepare something and put in this part. So I got frustrated, so I said, okay, keep it like that. Or maybe I have somewhere else as well. Okay, no problem, we'll go. Okay, now in the problem record, we have mainly 6 stages. New, assess, root cause, fix, resolve, and close. I'm talking about this. Don't put your eyes on this. Understand this. Now, what happened? That I raise a problem record. As an ITIL user, I raise a problem record. Farah also raise a problem record. Tejas also raise a problem record. Sulpi also raise a problem record. You all 4 think that it is a potential problem and you raise the record. Now it is in the new state. It come to me as a problem manager. Here I do the assessment. What type of assessment? What assessment? I will see that is this actually qualify for a problem or not? Is this actually a problem record or not? Maybe I have some parameters. I have some principles on which basis I assess, I do the assessment. If I say no, not required, I'll mark it as a cancel closed. Or I'll mark it as a duplicate. No, Tejas and Farah both have a similar problem. So let's mark one as a duplicate. Okay, done. Happy path. But if it is get confirmed, yes, it is a problem record, then we start the root cause analysis. Because this is what the main motto of the problem record. And to get the root cause analysis, we can create the problem task. Because to get a root cause, I'm sure there are multiple teams involved. It's not done by one team. It can be, but potentially we say that it's required by the multiple teams. Okay, that's fine, good. Now now remember the example. That bike example. That mechanic says, madam, your bike need to be get fixed. It required, it will take, or it will charge, or I'll charge 10,000 rupees. Okay, listen this example very carefully. And it's a practical example. You says, or the mechanic says, sorry, that ma'am, I'll charge 10,000 rupees to fix this bike. Now what you will do? You will raise a change. And you will say, sorry. He says, I'll charge this part. You say, sorry, I cannot afford this much. And you accept the risk that maybe it can happen again, that you are driving and your bike giving some issue because you did not fix that part. Practically, it is very important point to understand. I'll give an example from my experience. So we have a problem record open for a customer more than 40 days. Okay. We are reaching out to the customer and say, boss, we have to upgrade this server. Initially he says, okay, we will check. Then we say we have to now there's no other solution. We check all the alternatives. We have to upgrade this server. Customer says, sorry, I don't have the money. It's a year end, I have no money. Then what I will do as a service provider? If tomorrow again any incident raised, any P1 raised, you will charge to me. Why should I pay the amount where I'm not being guilty or faulty? Then we ask customer let's raise this as a risk and mention in case any incident raised against this particular server will not be considered for the penalties. And we add that risk, and that risk has been added in the RAID log, RAID, yeah, RAID, risk assumption, information and decision. And then it done. Now let's say customer says, okay, upgrade the server. We done that part. And we move to the resolve. But we're still getting the incident. So we can reopen it. Problem record can be reopened even close as well, after close as well. This is what the problem. There's a we use in our life. Let me explain in Hindi, then I'll go for the English. जिंदगी में प्रॉब्लम कभी खत्म नहीं होती हैं. The problems never end in a life. It's the same thing. Closed and it can be reopened, reanalyze. But here, new, assess, root cause, fix in progress, resolve and close. Even though fix in progress, you can still reanalyze. It's resolved, you can still reanalyze. Reanalyze means you can reopen it. And see, close, still you can reopen it. And from the RC, you can go to the closed. No RC we find out. Like there's a case happen now, all right? There's a submarine Titan. 5 people go to in the depth of sea to see the Titanic ship, and they did not come back. People are putting their thoughts. It can be reason. This can be reason. This can be reason. But nobody actually showed that what was the actual root cause. And now this case has been closed. Done. Because we tried, we put a lot of assumptions that it was not done properly. Oxygen was over, contact was not there. Maybe they alive, maybe find something. That's all. But there's no root cause has been found out. This is what the life cycle of a problem record. Any doubt, any question? You can ask. Then I start.
This is the standard, let's say, the basic steps, let's say, to leverage a problem.
Yes, not a basic step, it's a standards.
Okay.
We had to follow this because ServiceNow use these steps in the tooling part as well.
Even for all customers, I mean, it's recommended, let's say, to follow the steps to.
Yes, practically, if I say yes, because this is something as per the ITL as well.
From ITL perspective, yes.
If your customer is not using, there is another part.
Oh, yes, okay, I see.
Okay. Chalo. Now, if we got this thing, then we come to this one. This is for the task. Here you got the task, right? Task in the 4 steps: new, assess, work in progress, and close. And even though closed, it can be reopened, called the reassess. Task has been created, assigned to database team. Database team will assess first that actually it is a task for me. What I need to be do. If they confirm, they will start work in progress. Okay, I done this part. This is what my root cause analysis is, and these are the fixes I recommend. And they complete their task. Life cycle is small, but important. Okay. Clear till this point? Any doubt, any question?
It's clear.
Okay. Now what we'll do, I'm not going to the demo. Let's understand a little bit more of this perspective. So let's come here. Who is in the call today? Okay. No problem. Let's come here and search for that table, because this is what the basics we have to do. Problem table is extended from the task table. Two tables are there. One is a problem table and one is the problem underscore task table, and both are extended from the task table itself. That's the first you have to be understand. It means they are the core tables, not the base tables, because they are getting extended. Let me open the problem table here. Show schema map. Okay, this is a task extended from the problem. Let me show you the reference table. So on the problem, we are using these as a reference table. Group, user, CI, plan, location are the one. Clear? These are the foundation tables. In the problem, we will find these fields. If I go to the referencing table, these two who are referencing, incident is referencing problem. Remember that under related records, we have the problem record, and problem task is referencing the problem.
We don't have
Sorry.
blessing. At all, we don't. Why we don't see change as a referencing table?
Because it will go in the it will show in the chain table. Here I'm seeing. Let me show you. Okay. We have done all tables, right? Change must be there, I'm sure.
Exactly. Because the change can reference a problem. Let's say.
Problem. Right. Change is there.
Okay.
Okay, this one changes there because
but
I was.
It's like a reference table.
It's a referencing table and change is a reference table. Maybe the reason can be because a problem can be raised, but source can be anything as well. Incident, or it's like a parent-child relationship. I can say that incident has a problem and problem has a change. So that isn't they're showing like this way. That can be the reason.
Okay. Yes.
That can be
because a problem maybe to resolve a problem, maybe we need to perform a change. Yes.
Right. Even though it's a table reference, but if you see somewhere, it's a like a parent and child relationship as well. Practically, it's not the parent-child relationship. It is a M2M table, many-to-many tables. But just to depict that part, it's showing like this way. Okay. So simple, we already know, but the main thing which is required to be understand, two main table or two core table base table. Sorry. Core tables are here. Number one is a problem which extended from the task table, and problem task which is also get extended from the task table itself. Other than this, incident change are the one which can be used as a reference in the related list kind of in the related list kind of stuff. Okay, now when we done this part, the second part to understand the rules, our standards, I can say user admin, and we'll go to the rules and let me search for the this. Total 6 rules has been given by ServiceNow to us to work on the problem record. Okay, problem admin, problem coordinator, problem manager, task analyst, SN problem read, SN problem write. Problem admin is the one who can delete the problem task. Not the problem manager can do this thing. In a well-established, mature companies, there are these different roles. There will be one problem coordinator, there will be one problem manager, there will be one problem coordinator. There's a concept called in the change, there's a concept called the change coordinator. What it do? It is just coordinating with the different teams. In the same manner, it is coordinating on the problem task. So make sure that the life cycle should follow and manages the problem task. It's work on the both problem task, but it is mainly accountable for the life cycle of a particular problem. But problem manager is one level above than the coordinator, responsible for the overall project problem management process from the operational perspective. From the operational perspective, I'm saying it can work as a problem coordinator or sometimes problem coordinator can work as a problem manager. Okay, so you can see responsible overall problem process can configure problem management settings. Act as well problem coordinator. Then the task analyst. He's the one who only and only work on the problem task, nothing else. If a task assigned to this group or this role, only then they will work, otherwise it will not work. And problem read and write. These are the minimum roles required. Read role, just to read, write role to work on that part. This work on the problem application related function. Do one thing. Create a user, give only this access and see what he or she can do. Create a user, give only this access and see what he or she can do. Because it's only work on the problem task. It work on the problem applications and functions. It means if I give this rule, I'm giving almost this and this role, but where do we check it? Or this analyst role and the coordinator role. So just have a look and check. The problem coordinator has all the roles which an analyst has. It's like an inherit. And the problem manager, this one, it has the ITIL role, it has a coordinator role as well. And it has a analyst role as well. We have to understand this part a little bit in very carefully. When I say this particular person, if I assign this role to anybody, he can work as a coordinator and he can work as an analyst. If I say coordinator, he can work as an analyst and ITIL will be definitely there. Okay, so these are the 6 basics, what I can say. Role available in the problem management. Here, any doubt? Any question?
Now clear.
Good. Now let's here to understand the life cycle. Okay, like this one. So total 3 phases, 3 steps life cycle. Okay. Problem record starts with the detection to find out. Okay, like in the incident we log, but problem we did not log, we detect first. See, you're sitting at your home and you start seeing each and every part of your house. What you're doing, you're detecting that what is the problem, Do I have any problem? Once you detect, then you log. It's not reverse. It's not logging and detecting. It's detecting and logging. Unless you will not detect, you can not log. And detection can be done in a two ways, proactive or reactive. A very debatable question, very debatable question. I will not go in depth because it's as per the title, it says a little different. Proactive means something is not happened, but you find out that it can be a potential problem. But to find out the proactive, how the proactive and detection work, you see the trend. I'll give an example. Let's say it's a rainy monsoon time in India, specifically in Maharashtra side. Even though in Haryana also it's a raining now. Okay. Last year when it rained, it has a very heavy impact on the road. Okay. Then before this time the rain start, government take a action and they put some good severages, clean the all this blockage and all the thing will be there. This is a what I can say, proactive detection of a problem. Reactive, someone calls, sir, there is a clogging happened, clogged. Then you come and clean it. It's a reactive. Okay. In this part, we detect either by proactive, either by reactive. It's up to you. Okay. Then we document the non-error. Is any non-error for this problem? We prioritize what is the priority of this particular problem record. Do I need to fix immediately, or it can take some time, or it can have wait for some time, and we assign to a group to work on that part. Then we go for the investigation diagnosis. You investigate, you find diagnosis that why did it happen, why it happened. For this, you use the RCA. Now for the RCA, we can use the multiple techniques given by ITL. 5 Whys, 80-20, Ishwaka, Fishbone, multiple techniques are there. Every customer, it's up to every customer what technique they want to be used. But mainly 5 Whys, 80-20, Ishwaka and Fishbone. These are the techniques used by the company. There are different plugins available which support in ServiceNow to be used these techniques as well. But again, it's totally up to the customer, license based, definitely not free license based. So you have to be make sure you want that or not. In this part, we communicate the document or the workaround or the RCA. That what happened, what was the reason, what is the workaround? Because a customer cannot wait 30 days or 40 days to get the RCA. Customer need a quick workaround. So whenever we raise any problem record, detect any problem record, log, and in the investigation, we first of all we try to find out the workaround of the root cause. That how I make sure that services should be up and running. My user should not face any problem. I know there's a problem in the background, but for the time being, they should be able to access. I'll fix this problem very soon. This is what come under the document fix. Means you're documenting this part, that what is the fix, what is the workaround, and what is the RCA. And then we create the non-error record. Now Tejas se non-error to yahan pe tha. This is something to find out that do we have any existing non-error for this particular problem. And this is what we confirm. There's a no problem. There's a no non-error record exists, and we are going to be getting non-error because if there's a workaround, definitely there must be a non-error record, because workaround in simple workaround means it's a jugaad. And once this has been done, then we go for the resolution. We raise a change. First of all, we confirm the workaround. Okay, is this steps are working fine for you? Yes, it means workaround is good to go. Now we can give a workaround over users and they can use. In the meantime, I'll go and make it as a permanent fix. And to do that part, we have to raise a change. Because you're going in the production, and in the production, you cannot deploy anything like this. You had to be raise a change. And once you raise the change, then it go for a complete life cycle. And then we update our non-error records. After change, maybe the problem is not fixed. Then we have to be updated, right? And at last, if everything goes working fine, we can close it. If not, then reopen it and then we can work again on that part. This is the whole life cycle of a problem record. Clear? I'm not going to the demo today because it will take time and we need to be spill over. So I'll pick up the different other topics which is required here as of now.
Yes,
Clear,
yes,
guys?
yeah.
Okay. Now in this, as we say that these are the three terms important: RCA, workaround, and problem task. Problem task, as I say, assign a problem to a specific group and create a task for the multiple groups. Like say, I'm assigning this problem to the database team because they are the first one who detect this problem. So I said, okay, accountability with you, but if you need any help from the server team, from the network team, from the router team, please raise a task and assign to them. But ultimately you are responsible for making sure that end-to-end life cycle or end-to-end process should be followed for this particular problem record. And to fix the problem record, we can raise a change. It can be normal, it can be emergency, but not a standard. Not a standard one. Because standard is one which is raised or raised by the templates, pre-approved templates. And in the problem record, I don't think that it can be fixed by standard changes. So did not go for that particular part. Okay, now let's see the plugin. Sorry. Plugins here. That what is the plugin available here? Problem management. This is what given by ServiceNow. Problem management, ATF, best practices, problem management, all the things will be given by ServiceNow. This is the core one. It is go. If I show here, okay, it's not integration. We don't require that. So here you will find the different plugins to activate the problem management, problem task, problem overview, and all the things will be there. Okay. Again, out of the box, we're getting very easily, but it is a bundle one which we're getting from the ServiceNow as a part of this particular plugin activation. Okay, this one, sorry, the basic one which we're using it. Now, if I come here, let's see problem, and we can see these things. create new, assign to me, open. These are the normal modules we know, and where the risk has been accepted. So it's like a flag. I'm accepting a risk. It's not a flag. Basically, it's a UI action. It's a button, but it will add a flag in the problem. Okay, and then we can go here. Now, if I click on the create new, this is my problem form. Mainly a problem record can be created as a reactive, or sorry, as I'm saying reactive, I'm saying proactive with the help of the trend analysis, or it can be raised from the open incidents. It can be raised by open incident. The progress bar, you can see new, assess, root cause. These are the formatters. New, assess, root cause, fix, improve, resolve, and closed. So like if I come here, it's stuck. Okay, let it be there. So if you see here, the important point is that what is the source of the problem record? And the source is this one. First reported by. It's not the person. It is can be incident or can be change. First reported by. That is this problem raised due to some change, or is the problem raised due to some incident? Why it's not loading it for me quickly? Oh, it's stuck again. Let me reload and double check now. Okay. Again, I'm going in the demo, but I don't want to be go. Okay. Okay, no problem. So the first reported by is a change or can be an incident like this. Can it have a task as well? See. Means you can raise a problem record on the change as well. You can raise a problem record on the task as well. And see, it's a catalog task. It is a problem task. It is a SC task. Sorry, it's a chain task, not catalog task. It's a catalog task. This is a chain task, C task, problem task, catalog task. Can you imagine that you can raise a problem record on any of the record? Because problem can be happen on anything. It's not like it will just happen on the major component. It can be happen on any of the component, any of the module, any of the application. So ServiceNow give a lot of functionality, flexibility. So not functionality, flexibility here. That you can raise a problem record on any of the thing. Now, if I raise this on an incident, if I click on the save and open this incident, I will find the problem record under that. So it is a linking, but let me show you here something good. Okay. And now if you open it, another window, and if you see here, see problem record. Now I have a question. What will happen if I change the incident number here? See, no, it should be 402, but it's showing PRB 0007. Interesting. Why it's showing like this? Let's see any related list available for the problem record. Oh, we did not move it. Yeah, come on. Wait. Interesting. This is interesting point. Now let's see where is the problem gone. The problem mode is 4002. It is be there. It's not here. Why? Let's see problem 007. Open it. Incident number 1. But where is the incident number 2? It's like a building a relationship. There's a concept came which I forget, I guess. I created a video as well. Hierarchical something was there. Or breadcrumb or parent something I was missing. So it is like a relationship that this incident has this problem record and this problem record has a this incident is first reported by. Okay, so generally what we do that when we create a problem record, that what is the first reported by, that who reported this as a first time or by which particular source it is becoming. We show it here. But if we go to this particular incident, this is what it's showing. Related list. It means this and this has no direct relationship. Maybe I can say that I'm raising this problem record on this incident, but there are some other problem record available on this particular part. So logically, this should be one only. Either this relate problem if one exists, and it can be more than one. But can we add more than one as well? Maybe yes. Because in my company, there's a rule. There's no concept of the problem task. If there's an incident, it can be the problem record should be created for the different teams, not a task. Then I can use this part. It is a related list which I can use it. And I can link this incident with the multiple problems. It can be database problem, it can be incident, it can be network problem, it can be server problem, it can be something else problem. This is what we can say here. Go ahead. I'm sure it's confusing.
Yes, exactly. I don't see why we have there related records. We have a problem ID different from the other problems on the bottom. I don't see. It's confusing me at all.
So yes, even confusing for me as well. I'm also trying to find out some relationship here that can we find out something, because routed down first, routed down on this part. Okay. Let me do one thing. Let me remove this and this save. Now let's open this incident and see. Because I'm trying to find out that what is the purpose of or why. Okay. So now I got it. If you create a problem record directly from incident from here, it will come under this section. Okay, but if you create a problem record separately, like we created, and you put the first reported by, then it will come here. Even though this is also coming here now, 4342, both are coming. Come on, it was not earlier, but now it's be showing. So it is like, because sometime what happened, to fix the incident, I have to raise multiple problem records. And here I cannot add multiple one. You will be surprised to know that one of my customers has this requirement as well. I should able to add multiple problem records in a incident, and here only, not here. So this is like a sum up that how many problems has been related with this particular incident. But if you get something from here, it will come like here only. So you can see this is coming here and this is coming here as well. So it's like a bundle. It's like a compact space for me that you can go ahead and you can check. This is what the difference between these two. Now in the same manner, if you get a change, it will come here. But if you get change separately, then it will come somewhere here. If I add one more field here, change request. Clear, Farah? Any doubt?
Okay, it's related to how I will create the problem, even from an incident or directly.
Correct.
Okay, I see.
So see, sometimes what happens that it is been built, but it can be built from the user's perspective and to confuse user as well. Because now as a user we got confused. Is it a parent-child relationship? No, it's not a parent-child relationship. It is just showing that if it is appearing here, it means you created this problem record from the incident itself. And at the last, it's showing here as well. But if I go here, it means I'm putting indirectly source as the incident too. And then it show to me. Okay. It is like a different way to create a problem record and how to display. I'm sure definitely some business case or some customer ask for this solution to service now that we need this thing. Or simply I can say it can be just to enhance the user experience as well. Nothing else. Clear, everybody?
Okay.
Good, Farah.
Yes, okay, it's fine.
Okay, good. So this is what is there. Now, if you see on the top, we have a assess as a button here is the first stage. Okay. And then if you scroll down a little bit more, I'm not going in depth, we'll discuss tomorrow. We have an analysis information. This is important section. Here you capture your workaround, your cause notes, that why it happened, why cause. Resolution information that I'm resolving it and what is the fixed note. Do I need to be, there is a change, I need to be erase some kind of a XYZ component or the, and then other information like who confirm, what confirm and all things will be there. Then you can see now if you see this incident is not appearing in here. Number 2, let's save and see. Will it appear? I'm sure no. Incident and change. It means, and again if you say change, Atul, it is a fixed or cost. Fixed by change or cost by change? Let's come and see here. Anything else? It's a parent change request only to fix it. Because a problem never created from the change. A problem created from the incident. An incident can be raised with a cost by change. Even though we are putting it here, first reported by a change, that's fine. But if you see there is a no direct relationship that due to change the problem has been raised. Due to change an incident has been raised. And to fix that incident we have a change here. So we can add changes here. We can add the incident that these many incidents are related with this particular problem record. This is a small part, small portion of our problem management. Tomorrow, I'll give you a complete depth demo to understand that how these are becoming. We'll see if you click here, only 3 options, 4 options are there. Outage, normal, standard, emergency, that's all. Nothing you can do. No incident you can get it from here. No request, you can get it from here. So we will discuss this tomorrow, including with the task as well. Now, any last question before I close the recording here? Tejas,
for me.
Farah and Samira.
No, at all.
Okay, good. So let me stop the recording and take a quick attendance now.